Welcome back, my friends. Artificial intelligence is all the rage these days. And, if you follow this channel, you already know that I predicted artificial intelligence to be the technology of 2023. And, if you follow this channel, you already know about ChatGPT. Bill Gates says Amazon and Google are facing a major threat. Microsoft's co-founder said that AI is the big technology race to win. Last fall, Microsoft announced the investment of $10 billion in ChatGPT. That is because ChatGPT could be the next big thing. And, it is a serious threat to Google. We recently heard news that Google's management has issued a code red alert. The reason is the rising popularity of ChatGPT. If you have never tried the ChatGPT artificial intelligence system, you should. It is an online system that responds with answers and knowledge about almost any subject. And, it is competitive with Google search. This comes at a critical time for Google. Ad revenue is softening. And competitive threats are emerging from almost everywhere. But I would say that ChatGPT is especially competitive. And this comes at a time when Google just announced 12,000 job cuts. Google has been under pressure for about a year now. Google stock is down 30% in the past year. The United States economy is teetering on the brink of recession. What does it mean for the economy? And, what does it mean for the future of the United States? But, before we get into all of that, please press the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. And, before we continue, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is InnerLife.com, creator of the InnerLife STS system. InnerLife STS is a cloud mobile platform for mental health care and its integration with primary medical care. InnerLife STS is designed for assessment, data collection and analytics, documentation, and progress tracking. InnerLife STS creates and composes conceptualized narratives and builds them into professional-grade reports. These reports are designed for use by mental health professionals, primary care physicians, justice system professionals and universities and include mental health assessment reports, mental health treatment reports, and treatment progress reports. And InnerLife STS uses doctor-selected pseudonames for all patients. So, only the healthcare professional knows the patient identity. Although generative artificial intelligence has permeated news and social media feeds since ChatGPT's launch in November, the powerful and regularly evolving technology has thus far remained separate from search engines. Yes, AI has been part of internet search for a long time. It is responsible for search suggestions as well as ranked websites. But generative AI has yet to be incorporated into that experience. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates says the technology will eliminate the need for search engines entirely. Speaking at AI Forward 2023, an event hosted by Goldman Sachs and SV Engel, Gates said that the company that will eventually win the AI race will do so by developing a personal digital assistant. Gates said that people with access to this assistant will never go to a search site again. You will never go to a productivity site. You'll never go to Amazon again. This AI assistant, which is not yet in open development, will be capable of anticipating its humans' needs and will perform the kinds of tasks that users don't have time for, such as reading. Gates added that we're a long way away from seeing this digital super assistant in any kind of regular, mass use. The tech billionaire said that the winner of the AI race, in other words, the successful developer of a personal AI assistant, has a 50-50 chance of being a tech startup or one of the leading tech behemoths. I'd be disappointed if Microsoft didn't come in there, Gates said. But I'm impressed with a couple of startups, including Inflection. Inflection AI is a smaller tech startup working to bring Gates' idea of an AI assistant to life. Imagine your personal AI companion with the single mission of making you happier, healthier and more productive, Mustafa Suleyman, the CEO of Inflection and a co-founder of DeepMind, wrote. We don't have all the answers, but we are setting out to develop a personal intelligence that really does work for you. Our mission is to firmly align your AI with you, and your interests, above all else. It means designing an AI that helps you articulate your intentions, organize your life and be there for you when you need it. Gates went on to discuss the potential health innovations posed by AI, saying that the technology could lead to the kind of drugs capable of curing Alzheimer's and similar diseases. He also touched on the potential job loss risk posed by the technology, saying that AI-powered robots will impact both white and blue-collar workers as the innovation will be much cheaper to use than humans. AI expert Professor Gary Marcus testified during last week's Senate hearing on AI oversight about the enormous risk to jobs that is presented by this technology. "I think in the long run, artificial general intelligence really will replace a large fraction of human jobs," he said. Artificial intelligence chatbot ChatGPT is garnering momentum. Many think that it poses a big threat to Google as rapidly growing. The chatbot uses a language model released just last year. ChatGPT generates answers and authentic-looking responses to questions about practically any topic. It also enables users to do artistic things like creating poems. ChatGPT is also composing college essays and writing code. AI that auto-completes thoughts and questions as they are typed. And it provides what it thinks is the best answer. ChatGPT set the world on fire when it was launched in November 2022. It gained more than 1 million users within its first month. The AI-powered machine has triggered concern across sectors. It put educators on high alert as its widening impact threatens critical thinking. But Google seems to be the only company in the tech industry being rattled by the chatbot. Microsoft made a whopping $1 billion investment in OpenAI, ChatGPT's parent company, in 2019. And has increased funding early this year with additional investments worth billions of dollars. Microsoft's investment in OpenAI includes deal to incorporate ChatGPT with its search engine, Bing. Google, which reportedly issued Code Red, following the unprecedented rise of ChatGPT. It has been exploring ways to deal with the chatbot's emergence. CEO Sundar Pichai is said to have reached out to the company's founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. He needs them to help accelerate AI projects at Google. The company is reported to be also working on plans to demonstrate a version of its search engine with chatbot features this year, and is developing more than 20 AI products to seemingly counter ChatGPT, per New York Times. Financial Express reported that more details of the plans are expected to be revealed during the upcoming Google I/O 2023 developer conference. But ChatGPT is grappling with shortfalls impeding its reliability. It only has information of events that took place post-2021. OpenAI co-founder and CEO Sam Altman said the chatbot cannot be trusted at this time because it is still prone to misinformation and biases. But it recently announced that it's working to expand ChatGPT. Now it is creating a professional version that will correct its lapses. CEO Sundar Pichai responded by redirecting some teams to focus on building out artificial intelligence products. The move comes as talks abound over whether Google is losing competitiveness. Potentially, ChatGPT could one day replace Google's search engine. It is a conversational artificial intelligence chatbot. ChatGPT was created by OpenAI. Not surprisingly, it has sparked concerns over the future of Google's popular search engine. The New York Times broke the story of how seriously Google is taking ChatGPT. Google has directed numerous groups in the company to refocus their efforts. It is now a high priority for Google engineers to focus on addressing the threat that ChatGPT poses. Specifically, ChatGPT is a competitive threat to Google's search engine business. Apparently, the New York Times uncovered an internal memo issued inside Google. And, the Times discovered an audio recording from inside Google. In particular, teams in Google's research, trust, and safety division are engaged in the internal discussions. But other departments are also involved, including several artificial intelligence groups. These important teams have been directed to switch gears. They are now being redirected to assist in the development and launch of artificial intelligence prototypes and products. Some employees have been redirected to build artificial intelligence products that generate art and graphics. This is similar to OpenAI's DALL-E. DALL-E is used by millions of people these days. Google's move to build out its artificial intelligence product portfolio has gained momentum. ChatGPT amassed over 1 million users in just 5 days after its public launch in November. It has the capability to generate singular answers to many types of questions. And it responds in a conversational, human-like way. It works by collecting information from millions of websites. Users have asked the chatbot many types of questions. To write a college essay, provide coding advice, and even serve as a therapist. But there are still some issues and problems. It seems to be riddled with errors. It is unable to fact-check what it says, and can't distinguish between a verified fact and misinformation. It can also self-create answers that might not be correct. Artificial intelligence researchers call this phenomenon hallucinations. ChatGPT is also capable of generating racist and sexist responses. Its margin of error is extremely high and wide. And it is vulnerable to toxic responses. Tech companies of all sizes are facing economic challenges like never before in their histories. The United States economy is teetering on the brink of recession. Inflation is raging. The Federal Reserve is aggressively raising interest rates to fight inflation. And most importantly, corporate marketers have cut ad budgets dramatically. Add to that the fact that there is increased competition from TikTok for these fewer ad dollars. So Google is definitely and suddenly swimming in unfamiliar waters. But, what do you think? Please leave us a comment below and hit the like button. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. Thank you for watching.